वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं भरते कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवर्धनया आचार्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानम् मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजम् कलिमलप्रध्वंसि नः श्रेयसे मूकम् करोति वाचालम् पङ्गुम् लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः।
अथ पंचमोऽध्यायः।
यस्तु परमार्थदर्शी सः
यस्तु परमार्थदर्शी सः
सर्वकर्माणि मनसा सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशी
सर्वकर्माणि मनसा सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशी
नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन्
नवद्वारे
पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन्
सर्वाणि कर्माणि सर्वकर्माणि
सर्वाणि कर्माणि सर्वकर्माणि
सन्न्यस्य परित्यज्य
सन्न्यस्य परित्यज्य
नित्यं नैमित्तिकं काम्यं प्रतिषिद्धं च तानि सर्वाणि कर्माणि
नित्यं नैमित्तिकं काम्यं प्रतिषिद्धं च तानि सर्वाणि कर्माणि
मनसा विवेकबुद्ध्या
मनसा विवेकबुद्ध्या
कर्मादौ अकर्मसन्धर्षणेन सन्त्यज्य इत्यर्थः।
कर्मादौ अकर्मसंघर्षणेन सन्त्यज्येत्यर्थः।
सन्त्यज्य इत्यर्थः सन्त्यज्येत्यर्थः। आस्ते तिष्ठति सुखम्
आस्ते तिष्ठति सुखम्
त्यक्तवान् मनःकाय चेष्टः
त्यक्तवान् कायचेष्टः
निरायासः
विरायासः
प्रसन्नचित्तः
प्रसन्नचित्तः
आत्मनः अन्यत्र निवृत्तसर्वभाग्यप्रयोजनः
आत्मनः अन्यत्र निवृत्त सर्वभाग्यप्रयोजनः
इति सुखम् आस्ते इत्युच्यते।
इति सुखमास्ते इत्युच्यते।
वशी जितेन्द्रियः इत्यर्थः।
वशी जितेन्द्रियः इत्यर्थः।
क्व कथम् आस्ते इति
क्व कथम् आस्ते इति
आह नवद्वारे पुरे
आह नवद्वारे पुरे
सप्तशीर्षण्यानि आत्मनः उपलब्धिद्वाराणि
सप्त शीर्ष्याणि
सर्वशीर्षाण्यप
आत्मन उपलब्धि द्वाराणि
शीर्षण्यानि शीर्षाणि
शी-
अवाग्द्वे मूत्रपुरीश विसर्गार्थे
अवाग्वे मूत्र पुरीश विसर्गार्थे
तैः द्वारैः नवद्वारं पुरम् उच्यते शरीरम्
तैः द्वारैः
तैः
नवद्वारं
द्वारैः
पुरं
नवद्वारं
मुच्यते
पुरम् उच्यते शरीरम्
शरीरम्
पुरम् इव पुरम्
पुरमिव पुरम्
पुरम्
आत्मैकस्वामिकम्
आत्मैकस्वामिकम्
तदर्थप्रयोजनैश्च
तत्प्रयोजनैश्च
तदर्थप्रयोजनैश्च
इन्द्रियमनोबुद्धिविषयैः
इन्द्रियमनोबुद्धिविषयैः
अनेकफलविज्ञानस्य उत्पादकैः
अनेकफलविज्ञानस्य
अनेकफलविज्ञानस्य
उत्पादकैः
उत्पादकैः
पौरैः इव अधिष्ठितम्
पौरैः इव अधिष्ठितम्
तस्मिन्नवद्वारे पुरे देहि
तस्मिन्नवद्वारे पुरे
पुरे
देहि
देहि
सर्वं कर्म सन्न्यस्य आस्ते
सर्वं
सर्वं
कर्म
कर्म
सन्न्यस्य आस्ते
सन्न्यस्ते
किं विशेषणेन
किं
विशेषणेन
विशेषणेन
सुंदर आक्षेप and samadhana that we have seen those lines also, but here just we'll recap and then continue. परमार्थं द्रष्टुं शीलं येषान्ते परमार्थदर्शी आत्मदर्शी यः सः सर्वकर्माणि all the karma सर्वाणि च तानि कर्माणि सर्वाणि संत्यज्य परित्यज्य सन्न्यस्य नित्यं वा नैमित्तिकं वा प्रतिषिद्धं वा इति सर्वाणि कर्माणि मनसा विवेकबुद्ध्या बुद्ध्या परित्यज्य बुद्ध्या परित्यजनम् ज्ञानेन परित्यजनम् आत्मानात्मविवेकेन परित्यागः इत्युक्ते कर्मण्यकर्म यः पश्येत् अकर्मणि च कर्म यः सः बुद्धिमान् अतः विवेकबुद्ध्या इति कर्मादौ अकर्मसन्दर्शनेन यद्यपि कर्म करोति तथापि न करोति आत्मा कर्म न करोति अनात्मनः अनात्मा एव कर्म अनात्मा जडत्वात् स्वयं कर्म न करोति आत्म आत्मनः सान्निध्यमात्रेण आत्मा अस्ति अतः अनात्मा जड़ अनात्मा चेतनवत् चेष्टते अतः अतः आत्मा कर्मणि अकर्म यः पश्येत् अकर्मणि च कर्म तदेव ज्ञानम् अतः विवेकबुद्ध्या सः बुद्धिमान् इति उक्तम् अतः विवेकबुद्ध्या ज्ञानेन कर्मत्यागः कर्म संन्यासः संत्यजनं यः त्यजति सः तिष्ठति आस्ते तिष्ठति सुखम् आस्ते कीदृशः सः इति पृच्छेत् सः त्यक्तवाङ्मनकायचेष्टः त्यक्ताः चेष्टाः वाक् वाक्च मनश्च कायश्च वाङ्मनकायाः तेषां चेष्टाः त्यक्ताः इत्युक्ते यतिः सन्न्यासी इत्यर्थः सः निरायासः तस्य आयासः अपि नास्ति निर्गताः आयासः यस्मात् निर्गतः आयासः यस्मात् सः निरायासः आयासः अपि नास्ति। सदा प्रसन्नचित्तः, प्रसन्नं चित्तं यस्य, शान्तमनसः इत्यर्थः। प्रसन्नचित्तः आत्मनः अन्यत्र निवृत्त सर्वभाग्य प्रयोजनः। निवृत्तानि सर्वभाग्य प्रयोजनानि येन भाग्य प्रयोजन धर्मार्थ काम इति परिचिन्न पुरुषार्थैः निवृत्तः, निवृत्तानि धर्म प्रयोजनानि उद्देश्यानि फलानि भाग्य प्रयोजनानि सर्वभाग्य प्रयोजनानि निवृत्तानि येन। अतः निवृत्त सर्वभाग्य प्रयोजनः इति सः सुखम् आस्ते इति उच्यते। आस्ते तिष्ठति सुखम्। आत्मनेव आत्मना सन्तुष्टः चितप्रज्ञः सः सुखम् आस्ते। सः वशी। चितानि इन्द्रियाणि येन सः जितेन्द्रियः वशी इत्युक्ते जितेन्द्रियः। सः कथम् आस्ते शरीरे इति। सः क्व कथम् आस्ते, कुत्र कथम् आस्ते इति पृच्छेत्। नवद्वारे इति आह इति भगवान् आह। नवद्वाराणि कानि? सप्तशीर्षण्यानि अस्ति शिरसि। आत्मनः उपलब्धिद्वाराणि तानि उपलब्धेः द्वाराणि शीर्षण्यानि शिरसि भवन्ति तानि द्वाराणि। अवाक्, अर्वाक् न तु अवाक्। It's a mistake. There's no avak. I also by mistake reading avak avak. It is arvak. It is not avak. There is no word avak in fact. I didn't recognize that. It is arvak. In the Svanta we have seen all this. In the declination of Svanta Prakaranam, that we have seen it is arvak. One visarga is missing. I just didn't observe that. There must be visarga. Then only it is proper. I think last class also I didn't see it. Suddenly it occurred. Arvak. All these are Anchu Shabdanta Pratipadikam. Anchu Dhatu. From Anchu Dhatu, Gati Pujanayoho. From that derived. So Arvak. Arvak is below, Niche. Arvak. Dve Dvarani Staha. Dvare Staha. Mutra Purish Visargarte. Dve Dvare Arvak. Arvak Staha. तैहि द्वारैहि इदं शरीरं वर्तते। अतः नवद्वारम् इदं शरीरम्। शरीरं पुरमिति उच्यते। शरीरं पुरमिव पुरम्। यथा पुरं वर्तते तद्वत् शरीरमपि पुरम्। पुरे कः वर्तते? स्वामी वर्तते, राजा वर्तते, पौराः वर्तन्ते। तद्वत् अस्मिन् शरीरे नृपः स्वामी परस्वामी वर्तते। सः आत्मा वर्तते। पौराः अपि वर्तन्ते। पौरैः अधिष्ठितम् एतत् शरीरम्। के पौराः ते इति पृच्छेत्। पौराः इन्द्रिय मनो बुद्धि इति पौराः। तदर्थ प्रयोजनैश्च इन्द्रिय मनो बुद्धि विषयैः अनेक फल ज्ञानस्य उत्पादकैः पौरैः पौराः पौराः वर्तन्ते पौरैः इव अधिष्ठितम् एतत् शरीरं पुरे भवाः पौराः यथा पुरे पौराः भवन्ति तद्वत् पुरमिव पुरम् एतत् शरीरं तत्रापि पौरैः इव वर्तन्ते पौरैः इव मनोबुद्धि विषयाः इन्द्रियस्य विषयाः ज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि ज्ञानेन्द्रियाणां विषयाः मनोविषयाः बुद्धिविषयाः वर्तन्ते ते तदर्थप्रयोजनैः तदर्थः कः आत्मस्वामिनः स्वामिनः परस्वामिनः अर्थः तदर्थः प्रयोजनम् येषां ते जीवात्मनः आत्मनः प्रयोजनार्थं वर्तन्ते विषयाः तु इन्द्रियमनोबुद्धीनां विषयाः वर्तन्ते ते तैः अनेकफलविज्ञानस्य उत्पादनं भवति अतः अनेकफलविज्ञानस्य उत्पादकाः ते पौराः इति उच्यन्ते तस्मिन् नवद्वारे पुरे सर्वाणि कर्माणि सर्वं कर्म सन्न्यस्य परित्यज्य आस्थे किं विशेषेण in that shariram giving up all the karma this jivatma is residing. What is the Sheshanam? Why it is said? Because from here onwards, the question is asked and then Acharya substantiates, takes each word and explains beautifully. Kim Visheshanena? Kim Prayojanam Visheshanena? Visheshanena Kim Prayojanam? What is the use? What is the use of saying Sarvam Karma Sanyasya Asmin Sharire Pure Aste iti? Because everybody recites Dehi Sharire eva aste. Sannyasi bhavatu asanyasi bhavatu. Dege eva aste. Kutra aste. Dege eva aste. That Acharya says. Sarvo hi dehi.
सर्वो हि देहि
Sannyasi asanyasi va. Dege eva aste.
सन्न्यासी असन्न्यासी वा देहे एव आस्ते
Sannyasi itihi va ayatihi va. Asanyasi va. Anya ashraminaha bhavantu. Sarve dehe eva aste. Ataha kim visheshanena तत्र अनर्थकं विशेषणमिति
तत्र अनर्थकं विशेषणमिति
सर्वे देगे एव आसते अतः सर्वं कर्म सन्न्यस्य देहे आस्ते वशी इति यत् उक्तं यत् भगवता उक्तं तत् अनर्थकं तद्विशेषणम् अनर्थकं. It doesn't serve any purpose. It is useless. Visheshanam. What is Visheshanam? Vyavartakam Visheshanam. Visheshanam, when we say Nilotpalam, Sugandha Nilotpalam. Utpalam lily. There are so many lilies, but Neelam Utpalam. When we say that it is blue lily, distinguishing from other lilies of different colors. Therefore, that is Vyavartakam. But everybody resides in the Shariram only, the same way. Sannyasi va asanyasi va. Therefore, sannyasya yaste sukam vashi navadvare pure dehi. That visheshanam, why is say, what is the use, what is the purpose, kim prayojanam visheshanena. Since there is no purpose in saying so, the specific purpose is not there. So therefore, this visheshanam is anarthanam. Everybody, all the jivas, they live in the shariram. So therefore, tatra visheshanam is anarthakam, it is useless. So vyavartakam, the visheshanam should serve the purpose when we say. When we say Neelam Utpalam, that Neelam distinguishes the Utpalam from other Utpalams. When there is no other Utpalam, only Neelam Utpalam is that. To say Neela Utpalam is it's meaningless. But there are Utpalam, lilies of different colors. Therefore, Neela Utpalam, that Vyavartakam, that Visheshanam is Sartakam Bhavati. But here it is Sannyasi va asanyasi va sarve dege eva asate adaha vashi sukam aste dehe iti visheshanam anartakam. It doesn't serve any purpose, therefore it is useless because you are not distinguishing from other things. For that, we say, no, that Visheshanam has some purpose. What is that? Uchyate
Uchyate
yastu agnaha deghi
यस्तु अग्नः देहि
degendriya sanghata matratmadarshi
देहेन्द्रिय संघातमात्रात्मदर्शी
saha sarvopi
सह
सः
सर्वोऽपि
सर्वोऽपि
gehe bhumau asane va ase iti manyate.
देहे भूमौ आसने वा
गेहवासनीयम्
आसे
से
इति
इति
मन्यते
मन्ये
Nagi dehamatratmadharshinaha
न
न
हि
हि
देहमात्रात्मदर्शिनः
देहमात्मदर्शिनः
yehe iva dege ase iti
गेहे इव
देहे
देहे आसे इति
pratyaya sambhavati
प्रत्ययः
प्रत्ययः
सम्भवति
सम्भवति
degadi व्यतिरिक्तात्मदर्शिनस्तु
देहादिसङ्गातव्यतिरिक्त आत्मदर्शिनस्तु
देहे आसे इति प्रत्ययः उपपद्यते.
देहे आसे इति प्रत्ययः उपपद्यते
अज्ञः जीवः जीवात्मा देहि सह देहेन्द्रिय संगात मात्रात्मदर्शी देहेन्द्रियाणां संगातः एव अहम् आत्मा इति येषां द्रष्टुं शीलं ते देहेन्द्रिय संगात मात्रात्मदर्शी सः गेहे गृहे अथवा भूमौ अथवा आसने वा आस इति मन्यते. कुत्र अस्ति भवान् इति पृच्छेत् अहं गेहे आसे अतः अथवा अहं भूमौ आसने वा आस इति सः उच्यते. गेहे इव देहे आसे इति देहमात्रात्मदर्शिनः प्रत्ययः न संभवति. यथा गेहे अहम् आसे इति उच्यते तद्वत् देहे अहम् आसे गेहे अहम् आसे इति प्रत्ययः इति यः प्रत्ययः वर्तते तद्वत् देहे आसे इति प्रत्ययः देहमात्रात्मदर्शिनः न संभवति. किमर्थं न संभवति? सः देहमात्रात्मदर्शिनः देहमात्रात्मदर्शिनत्वात् तस्य aham dehe asa iti pratyaya na sambhavati. Yes, we saw discussed this. Ajnaha na janati ajnaha, the ignorant person who has abhimana with the shariramana sangata, he has, he thinks, he considers that I am in the house, I am in the field or bhumi, in the earth, or I am on the seat, asane, I'm sitting, I'm located in the asana. So the location of the body is the location of the person. It means that he has got abhimana with the shariram, sharira manasangata. Therefore, location of the body is the location of me. That is the thinking, that is the thinking of the person who has abhimana with the sharira manasangata, that is ajnaha ajnani. Whereas, for him, that person, ajnaha, that is dehamatratmadarshi, for him, like I am in the house, similarly, I am in the body. This thinking, this thought is not possible because he has got abhimana with the shariram. Therefore, how can he say, I am located in the shariram? If he says so, then he is not ajnaha. Because if he says so, then he distinguishes himself from the shariram. He must be a jnani then. Therefore, Acharya says, Dehadi Sangata Vyatiritta Atmadarshinaha. So one who has the knowledge or vision of Atma, that which is distinct from Anatma, that is Dehadi Sangata, that person alone, for that person alone, Dehe Aham Ase, I am located in the body, the Pratyaya Sambhavati. That Pratyaya is tenable only for the person who is Nyaha, Jnani. He has the knowledge, he has the vision of that I am different from this Sharira Manasangata. So therefore that person Dehe Ase, he can say. Therefore, Visheshanam is Papadyate. Visheshanam is for the Jnani. Jnani only can say so. Aham Dehe Ase. Ajnani cannot say because he has got Abhimana with the Sharira. How can he say? So therefore, Anartakam Visheshanam yet Bhavata Akshepanam क्रियते तत् तत् न इति dismisses. विशेषणम is उपपद्यते एव. Therefore प्रत्ययः उपपद्यते, अतः विशेषणम उपपद्यते. Distinct, the distinction which is given, it is the visheshanam, is tenable. So dehi Bhavadvare pure degi aste. This pratyaya is not possible for the ajnanis. When one with when the knowledge, that is the knowledge that is ajnanam, when knowledge is not there, then there is abhimana with the shariram. Therefore, location of the shariram is the location of the person. When knowledge happens, then the person, for the knowledgeable person, the shariram itself is a location. Shariram itself is a location. Location of the shariram is not the location of me. I am located in the shariram. In fact, one level above, I am all pervading and I am available in the shariram. Atma being sarva vyapi. There is no place where Atma is not there. Jagat Karanam Brahma Tat Brahma. This Brahma is Jagat Karanam, it is sarva vyapi. Tat Brahma Aham Asmi. Therefore, how can that Purnam Brahma can be contained in the small shariram? Therefore, that is also not possible. But that argument also Vashikara gives. If that is so, if that is so, then how Cheshta and all it is possible? How can he say Navadvare Pure? In this Asteya itself, one cannot say that argument will come. That Bhashikara that also he takes up and discusses. So three things. But Atma is all pervading, how can be located in the Shariram and the person and the Jnani, even the Jnani also, how could he say Dehe Sukham Aste iti? And also Manasa Sannyasa Hochate. How that is possible? Where is sannyasa? When Atma doesn't have sannyasa, when Atma doesn't do karma, when Atma doesn't do karma, where is sannyasa for Atma? So all these are possible doubts and are objections that Bhashikara clarifies. So 3 points. Number one, Dehe Ase, that is number one, that Visheshanam is Upapadyate. Number two, Sannyasaha, that is also Upapadyate. Number three, when Atma is Brahma, which is all pervasive, how can we say that it is obtained in the Shariram? That is also Upapadyate. The three things are discussed in this Akshepa Samadhana portion. Now, next line. Parakarmanam cha
Parakarmanam cha
parasmin atmani
parasmin atmani
avidyaya adhyaropitanam
avidyaya
Pitana
adhyaropitanam
vidyaya vijnana jnanena
vidyaya
Jnanena
vidyajnanena
manasa sannyasah upapadyate.
manasa sannyasah upapadyate.
Yate
How to approach the sentence? We saw this sentence in the last class itself. Parakarmanam sannyasah upapadyate. That is a sentence. Parakarmanam, paresham karma, parakarma, activities of the other things. Other thing is the sharira, the body, mind, sense organs. They act, they do karma. Of course, they will not do karma action on their own. In the presence of Atma, they are active, they do karma. So parakarmanam sannyasa. Sannyasa is upapadyate, tenable. Sannyasa is tenable. Sannyasa is giving up tyaga. What tyaga? Karma tyaga. Karma of what? Parakarma. Dekhendriyani karmani parakarmani. Tesham tyagaha upapadyate. Giving up is possible, tenable. Giving up means if Deha, Indriya and Karma, they do not perform karma, then what will happen? The person will die. The body doesn't do karma. That abhimana is tyagaha is sannyasa. Abhimana tyaga. Shariram, sharirasya cheshta, mama cheshta ityabhimanam. Buddhege cheshta, mama cheshta. Thought comes in the buddhi. But with the thought, there is abhimana, this, with the thought, mama pratyaha, this aham, that the pratyaha is that aham so and so, mama so and so, that is a pratyaya. And that pratyaya, that thought of the buddhi, that makes a person act. I am incomplete, I want, the thought, therefore cheshta. Similarly, indriyanam cheshta, propelled by the desires or purva vasana, indriyanis, as the natural tendency of going towards indriya vishaya. So therefore karma. So paresham karmanam paresham parakarmanam tyagaha is possible. Upapadyate. Why this argument comes? Because this manas sanyasaha, how sannyasa is possible? Atma, sannyasa is giving up of karma. When Atma is akarma, Atma is avikriyaha, Atma is nishkriyaha, Atma doesn't do karma. So therefore, where is giving up of karma? Therefore, that giving up of karma is that is because of avidya. Avidyaya atmani parasmin atmani. On the atma, this aropitanam parasmin atmani avidyaya aropitanam karmanam. Because of ignorance, the karma which are superimposed on the atma. Atma doesn't have karma. Anatma cannot be free from karma. So on that atma which is ever free from karma, the anatma which is cannot be free from karma is superimposed. So therefore sannyasa by manasa, by viveka jnanena, it is possible. Therefore sannyasa is upapadyate. Sannyasa is not for the atma. What can atma give up? Atma is ever muktaha. Therefore sannyasa is not for the Atma. Atma is Nitya Mukta Shuddha Swabhavaha Atma. Sannyasa for Anatma then. Anatma is there a very sannyasa. That notion is there which is created due to this adhyaropa, this adhyasa, atasmin tad buddhi. The actions of the Anatma is taken to be the actions of Atma. Anatma in fact acts in the presence of Atma and that is superimposed on Atma, taken to be the cheshta, the karma of Atma, and that by mind. Viveka jnanena, it is given up. Not really given up. Really, it is not there. There is no real giving up of karma possible for Atma. There is, therefore, manasa. Therefore, there is a distinction involved. Atma, anatma, viveka jnanena. Manasa sanyasaha. Shariram cannot be free from karma. As long as it lives, it has to do karma. Nagi kastikshanambapi jatu tishtatya karma krita. So therefore, sharira sheshta will be there till the end. And atmanaha cheshta nasti. Then this aham atma, I'm patati, pashyati, shrunoti, all these actions superimposed on atma. And atma doesn't have karma. Then how sannyasa is viveka jnanena. Because of avidya, the actions which are superimposed, that by the knowledge of Atma, it is given up. Therefore sannyasa is tenable. That's why we say jnana karma sannyasa, not physical sannyasa. Physically, one cannot give up karma. Therefore, sannyasa upapadyate. So therefore, sannyasa is not for the Atma. Sannyasa is even not for the Anatma. That adhyasa is there. Because of adhyasa, karma which is superimposed on Atma, it is given up. Therefore, the notion aham karta, that is ajnanam, that notion is, that ignorance is notional. And that notional ignorance, for the removal of notional ignorance, sannyasa is suggest. Sannyasa is by manas. by mind, viveka jnanena, it is tenable. The, the ignorance is notional, not real. For the notional ignorance to go, what is required? Jnanam alone, clear knowledge alone. Therefore, manasa sannyasa, it is important. Manasa sannyasa upapadyate. That is why jnana karma sannyasa. Now, having said that, then the third point, what I said, that Atma, which is Brahma, which is everywhere, and how it is located in the Shariram, that is clarified. Utpanna viveka jnanasya
उत्पन्न विवेक ज्ञानस्य
sarvakarma sannyasinopi
सर्वकर्म सन्न्यासिनो
नोऽपि
gehe iva dehe eva
गेहे इव
देहे
देहे एव
navadvare pure
नवद्वारे पुरे
नवद्वारे
asanam
आसनम्
नूतनं
prarabdha phala karma samskara sheshanuvritya
प्रारब्धफल कर्म
प्रारब्धफलकर्म
संस्कार
संस्कार शेषा
शेषानुवृत्त्या
dehe eva
देहे एव
विशेष विज्ञान उत्पत्तेः
विशेष विज्ञान उत्पत्तेः
विज्ञान उत्पत्तेः देहे एव आस्ते इति
देहे एव आस्ते
इति
अस्ति एव विशेषणफलम्
अस्ति एव विशेषणफलम्
विद्वद् अविद्वत् प्रत्यय भेद अपेक्षत्वात्
विद्वत् अविद्वत् प्रत्यय भेद अपेक्षत्वात्
अपेक्षत्वात्
So the point here is यः आत्मानं जानाति आत्मज्ञः ज्ञानी. Atma is Jagat Karanam, this Brahma Eva. So Brahmatma, Aham Brahmatma. Aham Brahmatma Kutra Aste, Kutra Ase, Sharire Ase. That is contradictory. Aham Brahma Asmi. Bragattamatvad Brahma. Brahma which is Purnam, which is total, infinite. How can that which doesn't have any boundary can be located in this Shariram, which has boundary? So therefore, Dehe Aste, Pure Dehe Aste. How can we say? That is the objection. Then the person Jnani also should not say, I am in the body. He should not say, because he is everywhere. Where he is not? He is one with Ishvara. Putra Ishvara asti sarvatra. Dehe aste. That is not proper. So, therefore, after Jnanam, what's supposed to happen? After Jnanam, the body doesn't fall. If the body dies, the body goes away. Then the person is one with Brahma because he is not seen. Therefore, sarvatra aste, we can say. But body survives. Because there is anuvritti of karma. That is prarabdha karma. The body survives. And Jnanam has happened. Jnani survives. Now, where the Jnani is located? He cannot say sarvatra hamasa. He can say, but he can say. When he says so, that he says from the standpoint of Brahma. Aham Brahmasmiti, that from the standpoint of the knowledge. Even when he says Aham Dehe Ase, that also he says from the standpoint of knowledge only, because he doesn't have Abhimana with the Sharira. But Dehe, why he says, when it's available everywhere, that is the objection. Because in Deha alone, the Atma, which is Sarva Vyapi Atma, manifests. Even though light is everywhere, where does it manifest? Where does it get reflected? Only in the mirror or the clean water. Light is reflected. Similarly, Atma, though even though it is everywhere, it reflects in the Shariram. And this Jnani also, this Jnani, that is the after Jnanam, this Jnani survives. The body doesn't die, doesn't drop immediately. Prarabdha karma is there. Therefore, in this Shariram, the reflecting, the Sukshma Shariram is there, which reflects the Atma, this Abhasa, Chaitanyam. With that Chaitanyam only has got Abhimana, and this since that Upalabdhisthanam of Chaitanyam is the Shariram, and that too the Shariram it is Hridaya. Therefore, Dehe Ase, like an Ajnani who says Gehe Ase, Dehe Ase, that Jnani can say. Because the body continues, so therefore he can say with reference to the body, Dehe Ase. Not that he is contained by the Shariram. That is not his vision. That is not his knowledge. So Utpanna Viveka Jnanasya, referring to the person. Utpanna Viveka Jnanam, yes, yeah. So Viveka Jnanam, Atma Jnanam, that Utpannam, that is just risen in the person, and is Sarvakarma Sannyasi, Safa Sarvakarma Sannyasinaha, Shashti Bhakti, Utpanna Viveka Jnanasya, for the person whom the Viveka Jnanam has risen, Utpannam, produced, and is Sarvakarma Sannyasi, is a Vidvat Sannyasi. All the karmas, yes, given up. Au Manasa. That is why we say Kartrutva Tyagaha. Aham Karta iti. That Buddhi is given up, goes away in the wake of knowledge. So therefore, Sarvakarma Sannyasinaha. Gehe iva dehe. Like the Ajnani who says, I am located in the house, I am in the house. Similarly, Dehe eva, Gehe iva, Dehe eva. So like in the house, I am, as Ajnani says. Similarly, Dehe eva, Navadvare pure asanam, remaining in the Shariram, it is, in the Shariram, is Navadvare pure, this body with this of nine-gated, this body which has got nine gates, nine-gated city, the body, this body. So asanam is possible. Yes, it is possible. Why we say? Because this the jnanam aham brahmatma, that atma, that jnanam. Aham Brahma, when we say, who says Aham Brahma? Paramatma or Jivatma? It is Jivatma who has discovered the oneness with Paramatma says. Previously, there was a difference between Jivatma, Paramatma, Jivatma, Samsari, Paramatma, the total Mukta Swarupaha. Now, due to Jnanam, the Jivatma has identified his oneness with Paramatma. Therefore, there is only Atma, Jivatma, Paramatma, distinction is gone. So, therefore, Aham Shuddha Chaitanyam, when Aham Shuddha Chaitanyam, who says Atma can, because there is no Jivatma, Paramatma, it is only Atma. With reference to the body, the Atma is Jivatma. With reference to the total, it is Paramatma. Therefore, Atma alone. Now, Aham Shuddha Chaitanyam, Atma, from its standpoint, it cannot say. Because I am. Aham Muktaha, I am free. Who is for whom it is free? It means there is Upadhi is there. There is Shariram is there. With reference to the Shariram only, the Jnani claims Aham Brahma Asmi, Aham Nitya Mukta Swabhavaha, Aham Brahma Asmi. That is the Jnana. So, to, therefore, to say Aham Purnaha, Aham Muktaha, Aham Brahma, that for that Jnanam, that is a Vishesha Jnanam. That Jnanam to happen, that Upadhi it is required because the manifestation of Brahmatma is only through the Upadhi. Upadhi not there, then how, then for whom this, for samsara is, for whom this moksha is, when Upadhi is not there, Upadhi Deha is there, Deha the Upadhi, and there is Abhimana with the Upadhi, therefore Ajnanam, and Ajnanam is not real, it is notional. That notional Ajnanam, the notional Ajnanam goes away by this Vishesha Jnanam, Aham Brahma Asmi. So Upadhi is there, therefore Abhimana with the Upadhi, Samsara, and the notional ignorance goes away, therefore Moksha. But Atma is Atma all the way. It is neither subject to Samsara nor it is free. Then who is subject to Samsara, who is subject to free? All these are notional, that is with reference to the Upadhi. Therefore, since the knowledge is possible only with reference to the Upadhi, therefore, Dehe Ase iti, the Jnani, what Jnani says, it is tenable. Dehe Aham Ase iti, that what he says is tenable, because with reference to Upadhi only this Jnanam is. Aham Muktaha, Aham Sharirat, but the very definition of Atma is Stula, Sukshma, Prana Sharirat, Vyatirtaha, Panchakoshatitaha. The very definition of Atma itself, we say, I am different from the Panchakosha, different from the Three Sharira. If Abhimana, if it is Upadhi is not there, there is no Abhimana also. If Upadhi is not there, then why then the definition of Atma, why the definition of Atma is given with reference to Upadhi? So therefore, since this Jnanam is with reference to the Upadhi, therefore Gege Iva Dehe Ase iti, that asana is Upapadyate eva. And also, Prarabdha Karma Pala Samskara Sheshana Vritya. The Prarabdha Karma is there is Prarabdha Karma, Prarabdhanam, Prarabdhani, Palani. Yesham, that Prarabdha Karma, Tani Karmani, that Karmaha, the Karmani, that Samskaraha, they are the Samskaranam Sheshaha, Sheshanam Anuvrittihi Asti. There is continuation of this Prarabdha Karma. Therefore, that Vishesha, that Jnanam, which is Vishesha Vijnanam, that Vishesha Vijnanam, this very specific knowledge, the Vishesha Vijnanam, that is Aham, Atma, Dehe, Ase. So that is the Vishesha Jnanam. That is the Viveka Jnanam. That is Upapatti. That is Upapattehe. It is tenable only. So you, Atma was ever free. You, the Atma was ever free. And with the body you are free. Without the body you are free. So with reference to the body, Vishesha Jnanam, since there is the anuvritti of the prarabdha karma. The prarabdha karma expresses to the shariram only. Therefore, is not bound by the shariram. Therefore, dehe iva, that asa iti, that vishesha vijnanam, it is tenable, upapattehe. Also, dehe eva asta iti, visheshana palam, very specific result. Specific result, dehe eva asta iti, asti eva, dehe eva aham, dehe eva aste, dehe eva aste iti, that he is in the body. That dehe eva asayiti, that Visheshana Palam Asti Eva, that very specific result is there, because the Vidwan, Vidvata, Vidvat, there is a difference in the pratyaya of the Vidwan and Avidwan. Vidwan has the pratyaya as the buddhi, that I am different from the Sharira Manasangata, whereas Avidwan has the buddhi, the cognition that I am the Sharira Manasangata. Therefore, Vidvat Avidvat pratyaya bheda apekshatvat. Since there is a difference in terms of cognition of the ignorant and the wise man, ignorant things I am located in so I am the body, the body is located in so and so place. Whereas jnani things I am located in the body. That is a pratyaya bheda. It means a jnani knows that he is different from the body, mind, sense complex, and ajnani doesn't know that. That's a bheda. Therefore, Veda aprekshitatvat, therefore there is a specific result, asti eva, a very clean, a distinct result. Visheshana palam, dege eva asta iti, that what he says, that is Visheshana palam, a specific, the result. Asti eva, what is the specific result? It's muktaha, Visheshana palam. Visheshana palam, asti eva, therefore, definitely there is a specific palam, Vishesha palam asti eva. Visheshana palam is, there is palam is mukti. In spite of being the shariram, is free, not bound by the shariram. Therefore, that is mukti, Visheshana palam asti eva, because there is a difference in the pratyaya of an ajnani and ajnani. Vidvat, avidvat, vidvat, avidusha, vidvat, avidvat, avidvat. Vidvat, vidvancha, vidvancha, vidvat, avidvat, vidushoho, vidvad, avidushoho, pratyaha, vidvad, pratyaha, pratyayanam vedaha, pratyaya vedaha, vedaha, vedanam apekshatvam, vedanam apekshaha, vedapekshaha, tasya bhavaha vedapekshatvam, tasmat vedapekshatvat, iti eto panchami. Vidvat, avidvat, pratyaya veda apekshatvat, visheshana palam asti eva, because of the difference in the pratyaya of the jnani and ajnani, there is a specific result specific result is there in saying dege eva aste, located in the shariram. There is a clean, clear, distinct palam is there in saying so. Iti Bhashyam is concluded. And we have Gita Priya Bodhini. It's a long Bhashyam. This class we will see. We'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः जी.
धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः.